You know, it's a funny thing in the world of celebrity. It's something that's really hitting Meghan Markle incredibly hard. When you are a member of the British monarchy, really, you are revered. Whatever people say, when you turn up at events, people are thrilled to see you. And if you don't believe me, what you have to look at is the smiling faces, say, when people are meeting His Majesty the King, or indeed the late monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. People were sort of giddy with excitement, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. It's not the same as when you're a celebrity. Eventually that celebrity will come round again with a new movie, a new product, a book or whatever, or as they often say in the world of show business, on the decline round. And this is truly what's happening now to the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Some might say this is a very much slow decline, but at a recent event over in LA for a LA Children's Hospital, the bottom line is Meghan was faced with a very much own reality, which saw her really fleeing away, and something that she's going to have to get used to, but apparently doesn't want to. Let me explain. Good morning, nice to have your company, and as ever, thank you so much for your time today. And if you haven't seen the other video already, thank you. 350,000 chums, I know. And a lady wrote, she's no Neil, I remember when you had 2,000. And I thought, well, yeah, but the whole point, as I say, was really to make friends, to get news out there, basically to just become a wonderful community. And I can't thank you all enough for all the memories and fun that you've all shared with me. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, it's really, really nice. And it's just nice to know all of these things. We know so much about each other now, don't we? I know so many of you, by the way, have said, Neil, we'll buy you the jammy Dodgers. It's a principle thing. I'm not paying £1.90 for a packet of biscuits. Anybody else with me on that? No, it's not worth it, is it? They're not a meal, they're a snack, a treat to keep you going, a bit of sugar when you're feeling a bit down, aren't you, in the afternoon or whatever. No, trust me, they'll go down. Yes, we'll start a march. Well, you've started one. Well, that's the thing. This is the budge of the community, isn't it? It's a little bit like Meghan Markle, of course, finding the fact that, when you are, as I say, a member of the British monarchy, things change radically. Overnight, she became a celebrated person, whether you like it or not. For a period, all the glossies wanted her. Everybody wanted to know about her. There were makeup tutorials, the freckles. I, worked for many different channels, as you know, around the world. And I remember them sending me out on a sort of thing to a makeup tutorial to get the Markle sparkle. Even I thought it was daft then, but that's exactly the power of the monarchy. Now, what's happened to Meghan over the weekend has been a real sort of catastrophic reality, to coin a phrase for her. You see, there she was, she rocked up in a dress. Now, the reason why she turned up in the dress again was apparently she wanted some praise for recycling, like what happens to the royals. Catherine rewears something, suddenly she's praised for rewearing it. Suddenly with Meghan, apparently according to the source working with her, she was just furious nobody focused on that. But the biggest problem that hit Meghan Markle on that red carpet was this. You see, people came up, yes, wanted a snap. And the second question was, where's Harry? And then Harry, of course, wasn't there, and people just drifted away. And this, according to that source, was a realization to Meghan just how much she needs him. Doesn't want to admit it, but people only want to be snapped with a real royal, not a former cable D-list actress from a soap that basically, that's your one shining light of moment. That's what people remember you for. And this is apparently why Meghan fled, left early, whatever you want to call it, very much so, because literally everybody coming up saying, is Harry with you? Oh, is Harry here? And that was the power. Even though Harry's been a naughty boy, people are still fascinated by it. It's like Wallace and Edward. People still wanted a picture with him rather than Wallace. And now history truly is repeating itself. Meghan's less than thrilled, but there's very little she can do. And the stark reality on the carpet basically is, Meghan who? Where's Harry? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.